Hello, everybody. I think we've got another minute and then we'll have Maddie start things off.
Yeah. Well, nope, we had about 2 seconds actually. I have started the event and I notified everybody. All right, hello everyone. You have made your way into the Refrainbow live drawing and Q&A. We are joined by our wonderful host, Ray, who is going to be doing a live drawing for us. Ray is an amazing artist who is also the author of the webtoon series Boyfriends, if you're familiar. This is also going to be a Q&A, and you are welcome to send your questions in the chat while Ray is drawing, and we'll do our best to pick them out and ask them for you.
Yeah, hello guys. Hi. Can everyone hear me? Let me know if you do. Yes. Okay. Yeah, thank you for having me. I will be drawing a little thing for this panel, and while I'm drawing, I will be letting staff collect questions from you, and I will try to answer my best as I'm drawing this whole thing. So yeah, post your questions in the chat, and yeah, let's hope it goes well. So yeah. Oh, oops, sorry about that. And I'll start now. Yay.
Right, we have our first question already. What motivates you when you're drawing / working on your webtoon?
Honestly, it's the reaction from people sometimes. Like, it's fun to create when there's feedback that, it kind of motivates you to do more. Of course, there's also like a personal, like, how do I say this? Like personal motivation where it's like, oh, finally I'm making something, finished after not drawing for like, I don't know, 5 weeks or something, which I've been doing for like, I haven't been drawing a lot recently. But yeah, like having something finished and having feedback on it is, something that's really nice as a creator. So that really motivates me on like finishing pieces. Okay, I'll draw this.
Okay, we have another question. How did you get interested in BL?
Let me think. I think I remember sort of how I got into it the first time. I'm pretty sure it was Hitalia. It was like when I was in middle school actually, and I was pretty active on DeviantArt, and I started seeing fan arts in there, and honestly, at that time, I didn't really think too like I didn't think that it was weird at all. Like I just thought that oh, that's a really cute artwork. I guess people like this kind of stuff, and it was also around the time where DeviantArt had like this thing called Spirit Day or something like that. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but I vaguely remember it's called Spirit Day, where they were like theming the whole website purple in remembrance of like queer struggles and stuff like that. And I was inspired by that and created like a fan art myself, and I actually used that artwork for like a school project. And keep in mind, I live like in Indonesia, where queer stuff is like not very accepted at all. Like at the time, it was like even less more accepting than it is now. So when I got like comments from my teacher about it, I was like, oh, this is still like not viewed as like a normal thing in here. I thought we were already past that. And I was like a little bit taken aback by how it's not like a widely accepted thing where I'm at. But yeah, that's sort of how I first like got into like both like BL and queer content, which is a little bit sad, like looking back. But people have been more and more accepting recently, like at least people around my my circle of friends, people who are like in my immediate family. Like not all of them but a lot of them have opened their horizons, I would say. So yeah, that's the story of how I got into BL and queer culture. Yeah.
This next question is also one that I kind of wanted to ask. It says, your colors are so pretty. How do you decide on what to use?
Great question, because I don't really know how to answer specifically. Because before Boyfriends, all of my colors are black and like red. Like these like darker like color schemes. So I don't know what consumed me that day when I started like coloring Boyfriends, because Boyfriends was also like supposed to be in black and white, by the way. But yeah, it just sort of happened. I think part of it was like I was trying to do like picking colors based on the CMYK like color scheme, which is like cyan, like this, like cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, right? So this sort of like became kind of the basis of the Boyfriend's color palette. I just made the blue like more pastel, and like the pink, the magenta more pastel, the yellow also more pastel, and I just turned like the black into like purple. I don't remember the exact reason why, but I think like, oh, it was like I needed like a more pastel line art color, and like I just made the black like this kind of purple, I think, like here, like this kind of purple. And then I was like, you know what, I'll add another color, like I'll just have purple. So this is like the line art color that I use, and everything else is like the colors that I use to color the characters. So I think that's where it came from. Why I chose CMYK, I don't remember, I'll be honest with you. I think like a lot of color palettes that I used, I try to base it on like other things. Like for example, if I see like a photo that looks really cool and I like the color palette, I don't exactly like color drop from them, but like I just like eyeball it and see like, oh, this green goes well with that blue, stuff like that. And I used it on like my artwork. I think that's how my, what do you call it? My thought process is with colors.
Well, I have to say I'm really happy that Boyfriends did not end up being in black and white because the colors are so pleasing to look at.
Thank you. One like major, like, not downside, but like I feel like I did better in black and white in terms of color values. I feel like my pastels are in very similar values. If you know color theory, I'm unable to like explain what color theory is in like a short amount of time because I'm also really bad at like color theory. But yeah, if you know, you know. I feel like color values is something that I'm better at when it's black and white. So I feel like that's one of the only like downsides on not having it in black and white. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make the shoulder a little bit deeper.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this next question really loud because it was typed in all caps. It says, favorite yaoi?
Oh no. Favorite yaoi of all time or recently? I can't remember what my favorite is like of all time, but I know recently I've been so into the I don't know if you guys know the Warrior and Prince story by Pata. They're a Korean artist that draws like this mini comics about this like prince who also has like this like he's really like, I don't know how to describe what the word is. He's a warrior that, you know, defeats like all these monsters and stuff, but he's also like not very resistant to people. Like he can't like handle interpersonal interactions that well. So yeah, it's not full bara. It's a little bit like in the middle of like, you know, yaoi and bara. But they have men with big titties, and like I really like that, and he's really cute. So yeah, look them up. It's like, I think the series name is Warrior and Carl. I think it's they post on Twitter, but I buy their stuff on Gumroad. Yeah. I would recommend the series. If you like tall, big boobied bottoms. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if I'm like answering stuff and I'm like stopping drawing because I usually gesture when I talk, and then I just realized I haven't been drawing for like a full minute. So I apologize.
Need to apologize. People are here for the answers just as much as they are for the art.
I have 2 hours? Oh no, I have to make it fast.
Someone offered the potential title Warrior and Prince Call.
Yeah, I think that's the name. Yeah, it's like a blonde prince and a dark-haired warrior.
I mean, I love a blonde prince.
Yeah, and he's kind of mean in the beginning, so, you know, warning. There's like some stuff as well that's like, you know, you have to disassociate your like morals a little bit, you know. You know what I mean? But
Don't
yeah.
tend to complain about mean boys.
Yeah, but in the end, they, you know, they care about each other. And honestly, there had been moments where I'm like, oh, this is so emotionally like, oh, I'm like, oh, they love each other. And yeah, it really gets me. I feel like they just hit my type of boy so hard, which is like the warrior character. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Jock from my own series. Sorry for like, you know, inserting my character into like everything I talk about.
I mean, that gives me a very good idea.
But yeah. I love how obsessed you seem with your characters. Yeah, it's like I see them everywhere, in everything that I do, in everything that I consume. Especially if it's like a cast of 4 people. It's like, oh, they're just like my boys.
Yeah, I will be honest, when I first saw the Citrus Boys, my first thought was, oh good, a new flavor of boyfriends.
Every time I make a cast of 4 characters, it's like, it's got a little bit of boyfriends in all of them. Whoops. I have like, you know, 5 ideas, and like I cycle through them and recycle through them.
Amazing ideas. I don't think anyone is complaining.
Yeah, it's like, if you have a good idea, just recycle it. Like, well, I'm not saying that my ideas are good. I'm just saying that it's satisfactory and you can like use it again and again, as long as, you know, you put a new spin onto it.
Absolutely.
I can't get this face right. Why is that? Why is that the case? Okay.
Our next question is actually 2 questions. How do you plan your layers, and what are you humming?
Oh, sorry, I've been humming the Wii loading screen. Was it? Yeah, I've been a Ludwig pilled. And what was the question again? Layers, right? Usually I have 1 layer for every character sketch, so that I can like move them around, reposition them if like I don't like where, you know, they're positioned. And for the line art, I also separate them by character. Again, it's to, you know, like if I have like a finish, for example, let me just like give you a little bit of example. Let's say that this is the line art. Just pretend that the sketch is the line art, and like let's pretend this is like the colors. Yeah, I can just like move the character around again if I want to reposition them, so I don't have to like redraw or erase things. I feel like it's harder to like you know, reposition characters if they're all on the same layer, like the line art, like all of the characters' line art are in the same layer, something like that, I think. And like if I want to like add some like effects on like the other characters that I don't want on the other ones, you know, it's easier to do that with when you're separating layers by characters. Yeah, there you go.
Someone wants to know if they heard a cat.
Oh yeah. So I have a story. I just recently adopted a cat. Like yesterday. It was a stray that my friend had been like taking care of, like outside her apartment. But yesterday we found that she was captured like in a cage, like like not pest control. What, I don't know what you call them in like English, but it just looks like they were going to throw her away. And it was apparently because like the tenants of that apartment had been complaining about her like climbing cars and stuff, and she can't, like, my friend is not able to take care of her like in her apartment. So I was there and the cat seemed to like me, so I just gave her a home. And keep in mind, I have not been like, I have had cats in where I live, which is like when I was living with my mother. She had like 11 cats, so I sort of know how to take care of one, but I haven't like taken care of one solo. So hopefully, I'll do my best. Like I'll do my best in like trying to take care of her, because she's so adorable. She's like really precious, and I have been like I have been thinking of getting a pet that I take care of myself. Yeah, I'm putting my life on the line here. I can't play League of Legends degenerately anymore. I have to wake up normally like a human person would, and I have to work hard so I can pay for her snackies. So yeah, I'm really sorry if you like hear cat noises. She's like already kind of getting used to the new place. She's a little bit scared, and she will sometimes meow for attention. Um, but overall, she's doing good. She's been eating well. She's been drinking, and yeah, she's just curled up in the corner right now.
I don't think anyone is complaining about our fuzzy little co-host. Our next question is, are you a self-taught artist?
Oh, I'm actually not. I have been taking like drawing lessons since I was like a kid. They have like these like drawing. This is like out of school lessons. It's kind of like piano lessons, but for drawing. Since I was like, I would say 6 when I started school, I guess. No, maybe like 7 when I was like second grade. And it was not at that point, but I started like considering taking art like professionally, like when I was in what you call it, middle school. Yeah, middle school. And I I explicitly told my parents. This is when I asked them to buy me a drawing tablet for the first time. I told them, Mom, if you buy me this, I will. This will be a good investment, and This investment will be returned. So that was like my goal. Like, I need to make money out of drawing. Not to say like, oh, I only draw because I want to make money, but like, I was like confident that I like art and I am pretty good at it, that this will be my living someday. So yeah, that's how I got like quote unquote like started with drawing. Back in like the second grade stuff, I still draw on paper. I mean, in like middle school, I still draw on paper like a lot, because after they bought me the tablet, I didn't use it for 1.5 years because I was like, oh, this digital art shit is too hard. But then in the end, I picked it up again, and now I just draw digitally. Whoops.
mangaka that inspire you?
Like, the thing is, like, Boyfriends is like the first quote unquote professional comic that I made, and it's like hugely inspired by Scott Pilgrim. So like I was going to answer like who's your favorite, who's a mangaka that inspired you. I was about to say Brian Lee O'Malley, but I don't know if you would say he's a mangaka. I mean, he's a cartoonist, like a comic artist, but like yeah, okay, so he's a mangaka. It's just it counts. Yes. Yeah. I feel like his works is like very inspired by video games, anime, manga stuff. And I haven't really read the new the series after that. Was it Snot Girl? Was it? I don't remember. But yeah, Scott Pilgrim is such a huge inspiration. And yeah, I have like the whole series, the whole like set of volumes in like my shelf to like refer to when I'm like I don't know what to do with my panels, and I look up the book and gain inspo. Yay!
He really has some great panel layouts, so I can see the like inspiration in your work now too, and how you have great panels as well.
Well, thank you very much. I don't know if you like I don't know if you know the comic by heart, but there was like this scene where Scott Pilgrim was called by his ex, and that series of panels was really like it really captures how harrowing it feels to talk to someone that you don't want to talk to, and
yes,
that was really cool. So shout out to that series of panels. Oof, really hits.
We have kind of piggybacking on that I know you sort of answered before. So you mentioned Scott Pilgrim. Or do you have any other inspirations, or what inspired you to make Boyfriends?
Boyfriends. Honestly, like a lot of like Cartoon Network like cartoons, like inspired not specifically the comic, but the characters themselves. I used to have like this chart of like of which characters that I've watched in my youth that inspired my characters. And if you look at the characters, like for example, Goth is very inspired by Yumi from Hi Hi Buffy. I'm Yumi, and then also like Mandy from Billy and Mandy, and then who else? Raven. She was like a very big inspiration for him. So it was like those type of characters in cartoons and comics and video games that I've like consumed before. I just like mush them all up into is my character now, something like that. So yeah, those are like huge inspirations for the characters. And I mean, like the comic is very character driven. There's like no plot. Well, there's a little plot, but like it's not a huge focus. It's more on like the interpersonal like relationships, how the characters like interact with each other. So yeah, yeah.
Also, to go along with that question, you explained kind of the characters that went into Goth. Someone else wanted to know the inspiration for each boyfriend.
Yeah. So okay, I had a list. I don't know if I remember all of them right now, but off the top of my head, I remember that Jock is hugely inspired by Daichi from Haikyuu, Tadashi from Big Hero 6. He's got like the Oni-chan vibe, right? Like even though he's like the little brother in his family, he's got like this like big brother energy, uh, you know, that he carries. And then, who else for prep? He's like store brand Tamaki, you know. He's literally just him, but like homosexual. Well, you know, some of you will argue that Tamaki is also homosexual, but yeah, great value Tamaki. And who else? For nerd, he is based on he's based on briefs from Pantheon Stalking. You know, and also Velma a little bit. Also the like no eyes shorts thing comes from like 9S. Yeah, it's like glasses, freckles, and yeah, no eyes. Excited for a new season of Pantheon Stalking. Yeah, I'm so excited. They added Twinks as well. Like, they clocked my teeth so hard. Like, I'm getting baited, and I'm taking the bait.
Here to say yes. Very excited about Angel Twinks.
Honestly, all of those inspirations make so much sense with you saying them out loud, though. I can absolutely see it.
Like, twist and yoink, the Ludwig way. No, it's yoink and twist. You yoink first and then twist it, right? That's the order of business. And then, like,
yes.
Stroke.
Oh, here's a fun question. Date, marry, kill for boyfriends.
Oh my gosh. Marry probably Jock. He would be like the best husband ever. He's like #1 husband. I would date Goth and he would break my heart because he doesn't love me and he loves his boys instead. I don't know. I would kill myself. No, I would kill. No. I don't know who I would kill. It's a toss-up between like nerd and prep. Honestly, if they're in real life, they will be so annoying. Like, I've thought about this. Like, who will be like really nice or really annoying in real life if they were real people? And another thing that I've thought about is who would be like the most attractive and least attractive if they were real life people. And I feel like Jock and Prep are like super attractive in real life, but I also would think like Prep is so like annoying in real life. He will be annoying in real life. Like, you know, he's endearing a little bit in the comics. Like, I guess, you know, you would have the argument that, oh, he's fucking annoying as well in the comics. And I wouldn't like disagree. But yeah, something like that. He's only passable because he's a cute little anime boy. So, you know, he gets a pass for that. Wait, everyone else.
Look at that little face.
I was like thinking, should he have like a neutral expression or like an embarrassed expression? Because this is supposed to be orange and he's like reading BL. And like, I don't know if he should be embarrassed about it or not. Because not to be like, not for nothing, but like, reading Bell is not embarrassing, but he's like the type to be like embarrassed about it. He's like, Kia.
Adorable when he's flustered.
This character visual.
I really like this question. Do you think you would ever consider making a spin-off series for the girlfriends?
I would really love to. It's just that I don't have a lot of ideas left in the tank. I'm barely like able to think of more episodes for boyfriends as of now. So like I would be scared that I don't have like enough to make a whole series for them. Honestly, if there's like an opportunity in like the future where someone can like help me make the series, I would love that. But for now, I have no plans on it. Yeah, it's a little sad because like I really like the characters and I really want to flesh them out more. I do want to like feature them more in like future boyfriends chapters, but even then I don't have like a lot more left in me. Yeah. Should I reveal now or later? I don't know what I'm allowed to say about the series right now. Oh no, leaks. But yeah, reveal? Oh, what am I about to reveal? Sorry for cock teasing like that. I'm just yapping.
Well, we don't want you to say anything that would get you in trouble, but I mean,
I feel like I've done that myself a lot with like my publishers, like me just saying stuff that gets me in trouble. Whoops. Okay. Should be okay with these. Yeah. Why is he so? I can't. Yeah. Nice.
I feel like this question is pretty applicable with what we're doing right now. How long do you usually spend on a drawing?
Ooh, could be like 2 hours. It's from like 2 hours to 2 weeks. Like, I'm a master procrastinator. And okay, there was also like one time where I finished like an artwork, well, a whole comic in like 2 years. Like I delayed it for 2 years. So I wouldn't say I have like a good like estimate of how long I stay on one drawing. Yeah, unfortunately, because like in like very, how do you say it, like high pressure environment, I will be able to like finish artworks like really fast. But if I feel like I have time, I will take like so long to finish something. It honestly, it depends more on my mood, which is like kind of bad for like professional settings. Because ideally you would work within like a real timeline, not like a mood-based timeline. So yeah, it's a little bit of a detriment to my career, but I'll try to lock in.
mood-based timeline is so relatable, though.
Yeah, it's like vibes-based work decision making. He's done.
Speaking of being in the mood for art, though, do you have anything you like to watch or listen to while you draw?
Oh yeah, I always have something in the background. Right now, don't judge. I play like a lot of League of Legends videos in the background. It's like I trick myself into thinking that I'm good just by watching videos about it. What else do I watch? I do watch like a bunch of streamers, VTubers actually, but I haven't been watching a lot of them recently. But I used to watch more of them back like when my Pookie right now is Gavis Battle. I really like his style of content. He's really funny. Yeah, he's so different from like a lot of the VTubers that I watch. I feel like he's not as weeb as the others. He's like more general nerd, if that makes sense. He's so silly. Yeah, he is so silly. Yeah, I watch a lot of him. Who else do I watch? I used to like, not recently, but like I used to watch a lot of Game Grumps as I work. That's like my go-to YouTube content creator. Yeah, I'm a lovelies.
With the League of Legends videos, someone asked if you ever got into Arcane.
Did, although like I really liked Arcane, but I didn't really feel like the fandom of it. Like I wasn't like participating much in the fandoms because like I think it's really pretty and it's very emotionally driven. Like especially the relationship between like the family, like Jinx and Vi. Like a lot of scenes make me cry. But for some reason, like I wasn't like super like attached to any of them, so I didn't like participate in the fandom. However, it did get me into League in the first place, and now that, well, again, I haven't really participated in the fandom yet, but I have been like talking to like a bunch of friends about it, like behind the scenes, and oh my gosh, the Yao is so good in there. Like I feel like I'm fed all the time because like there's so many good, like, okay, I'm just looking with my eyes, but they look so good. And like it's like I can't get into this, but it's just so good. If you want to know, my recent favorite is Jin and Hui. That's my favorite ship recently. Such good character design by Ayot. But yeah. It's also like kind of opened me up to like different type of men before. Like I've been liking like men with no face, if that makes sense. Like like no human face. Like obscured face, masks, or like monster heads. Stuff like that. Like like Jin, Atrioc, Pike. Sorry, I'm like just starting to League of Legends maxing. I'm so sorry. That's all I've been talking about right now.
It looks like the chat's enjoying it, so.
Sorry
it's always good to know your inspiration, no matter what that is. This is a judgment-free zone.
Okay. Thank you for the no judgment. Even though I feel like you should judge me for it. But yeah. Yeah, it's just they're so good. Sorry, yeah, go on.
Oh, no, I apologize. Let's see. What's another fun question? Oh, there is a mention that there's actually, we believe there's a League of Legends thread in Fan Meetup. So you're not the only fan by any stretch.
Oh, might have to take a look later.
Yes. All right. So I think this is a good one. Do you have any advice for a newbie artist?
Say, okay, this is such a cop-out answer, but it's something that I really, really believe in, is that you just have to start drawing. Because a lot of like people are like, oh, I really wanted to make this drawing, but I'm not good yet. Or it's more common with like comics. Like, I really wanted to make this series, but I'm not good yet. Like, I can't draw backgrounds yet. I can't like do XYZ. And like, I want to plan out the characters first before jumping into it, and like plan out like flesh out the whole plot before I get into it. But you not making it makes it not made. Right? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, no one's gonna make it unless you make it, you know? So you just gotta like take the first step. Doesn't matter if it's bad. Like, I wouldn't say like Boyfriends is that, not to be like self-deprecating, but it's like not a masterpiece, right? But you know, I just started making them because I want it out in the world. So, you know, unless you take the first step, you're not going to make it. So, you know, just start doing it. You'll get better later on. There's nowhere to go but up. And yeah, that would be my advice. I know it's like an advice that, you know, they've heard before. Like, oh yeah, obviously you should. What do you need to do to draw? You draw. Like, it's I can't like offer like step by step on like how to be successful with like your art or how to draw a certain thing. I feel like I'm not that good at that. But you know, just based on experience myself, you know, just doing it is like what you have to do it. Oh my gosh, sorry, that's such a bad advice from me. But that's all I have.
I don't think
that's
it's
great
it's bad.
advice.
Yeah. Maddie
It's
and I
so,
sitting here.
it's so not like specific, but you know, I feel like, yeah, you just gotta do it. Do it now, actually. While I draw, you draw. Now.
It's like someone in the
Everyone
chat
go
rock.
make fan art of the Citrus
Yes.
Boys.
Absolutely.
Oh! Yeah,
Like-
you should do that.
Like someone in the chat said, you need the will to create, even if what you create isn't perfect. Getting there, you know, is the start.
Mhm. Needs to look more evil. How do I do that?
Yes, Yuki, it is CitrusCon 2026 homework. We need so much fan art that we have to make a new forum for it.
We want that forum to be stuffed full of fan art.
Another question. Someone wanted to know how you chose the nickname Refrainbow.
Oh, I do have like a specific answer for that. It is based on Refrain and Rainbow, obviously. Refrain is actually from Homestuck, because in the first few pages of that comic, you have a page of the main character John playing a haunting piano refrain. And I like playing piano. And yeah, refrain is a piece of music, right? So I use that as part of my name. And as for Rainbow, back then when I started like getting into fandoms, I like to draw like stuff in rainbows. So like I would make a set of artworks that is like focused on one color and of each of the rainbow colors, something like that. So yeah, that's like kind of the basis for the rainbow choice. And yeah, it was something like that.
Awesome. Your art journey is so full of millennial nostalgia.
I know, I'm dating myself, aren't I?
No, I love it.
It has to crack me up because you were like, I liked Tatalia in middle school, and I was like, I liked Tatalia in college. So it is all right. We are all dating ourselves.
Dating ourselves? That sounds like self-cessed.
Mm-hmm. Oops. Flipped it. Okay.
Oh, here's a fun one as you are working on our favorite monster boy. What is your favorite thing to draw?
What is my favorite thing to draw? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I have not thought about that question yet. Cute boys, surely, yeah. That can be a contender. Yeah, aside from cute boys, I really don't know. I think that's just my bread and butter. Like, I'm physically unable to draw anything else. Oops.
All boys.
Our boys are beautiful.
Here's a bit of a silly one. Someone wanted to know if your mother is satisfied with the return on her investment.
Well, I do pay for like a lot of her stuff now, so I hope she is. It feels good to be able to like provide for your family, right? I don't know if it's like an Asian thing or something, but like at least in Indonesia, you're kind of like expected to take care of your parents when they're older. And yeah, that, being able to do that makes me really, feel good. So yeah, feel very big about it. And my mom actually knows that I make boyfriends too, by the way. Now, I don't know what her view is on like queer stuff, because I think she kind of distanced that from myself. Like, she compartmentalizes that, I make this kind of content, but I might not be that, if that makes sense. Like, my mom has never like acknowledged me being what I am. Only like my sister knows. So yeah. The point is, she knows. She knows boyfriends. Although it's a little sad that she started like acknowledging it only because I started to make money out of it. Not to like bring the whole conversation down, but like, yeah, it's something that I kind of noticed. I'm spending so long on this sketch. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a slowpoke.
It's a beautiful sketch.
Not at all. You are very quick. My sketches take me much longer.
Thank you.
Someone did want to know, will we be able to buy a print of this afterwards for science?
staff? Am I allowed to?
This was a staff member asking, so yes, you are allowed to.
Well, I would love that. I would love to be able to do that. I just didn't know like the rules of like doing it. If I'm allowed to, I would love to.
Yes, none of us have a problem with that. I will double check,
Me
but I think
too.
it is totally fine.
Yeah, because like I kind of want to make merch if that's like allowed. But I wouldn't like ask for a confirmation now if that's something that you guys need to discuss beforehand. So, yeah. But
While we're on the topic,
yeah.
go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was just making a comment. This looks lopsided. I don't know how to fix it.
While we're on the topic of the Citrus Boys, someone wanted to know if you have a favorite out of the 4 of them.
Oh, Grapefruit's my favorite. He's so evil and like mean. Yeah, he's my favorite so far. I feel like I'm putting like every trope that I like onto him, and it's like, he's a very self-indulgent character.
Aren't those
Yeah,
the
the
best,
bang.
though?
Yeah, exactly. Like you gotta, it's gotta come from the heart, Dick.
Yeah. If you love your characters, everyone else will too.
Oh, so someone asked, I'm aware this is about BL, but did you have any inspiration for the girlfriends?
Oh yeah, actually, I do have a chart for them too, like the inspiration chart thing. Let me see if I remember all of them. I know Goth GF is actually based on one of my first OCs ever. Well, she's kind of based on the same ones Goth BF are based on. So, not a lot of stuff to talk about, I guess, regarding that because I already mentioned it. I feel like Nerd GF, they're based on like a lot of my mutuals on Twitter for some reason. Because I feel like every fic writer friend that I have are Filipino. So like, and their fics are good. And I even have like friends, like local Indonesian friends who read Filipino tweet fic threads like in Tagalog, and like they don't even speak the language and they still enjoy it. So I feel like they have some juice in there that makes their fics so good. So yeah, they're based on my mutuals. For Jog GF, I feel like there's a certain character that inspired her, but I can't figure it out now. Same with Prep GF. I'm trying to think. I remember I gave them like astrological signs based on how close they are to Homestuck characters as well. So Prep GF, she's Cancer. She's got a little bit of car cat in her. Man. Yeah.
had a couple different people ask and follow up on the question of if you have any favorite Hetalia ships.
Ooh, Hetalia ships? Oh my god. You're gonna get me canceled.
You don't have to say anything that would get you canceled. You can plead the fifth. You can decide not to answer.
It's so cringe of me. As an Indonesian, it's gonna make me. It's so. Just by saying that, you probably know. As an Indonesian. There you go. That's my answer. It's embarrassing for me as an Indonesian to ship this. Hope that answers it. You need to elaborate? Open the history books. Oh yeah, shipping is wild. Okay, listen, to be fair, a lot of Indonesians do ship it as well, so I am not alone.
I love that. I'm an American Hetalia fan, and I think her Same is peak, so.
I mean, it's happening right now.
I want to include this because I think it's really nice and positive. It's not a question, more of a comment, but from someone in the chat. Listening to you is a dream to me. Your work is divine. You're so courageous in life and in your art. Actually, boyfriends made me realize things about myself and my current relationship. It helped me a lot, and I'm truly grateful. And then they apologized, but no, your English was perfect. So I just wanted to pass that thought on to you because I thought it was beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, when I'm like talking live like this, I feel like I'm a little bit running on, just running my mouth. So I do apologize if I've been saying things wrong or saying the wrong things. Well, not saying the wrong things, but like, you know, saying things awkwardly. So I keep wanting to apologize for that. So I hope you understand why I do it. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for like listening in to me and like, you know, being very, very supportive.
I mean, we love to yap here at CitrusCon, so I don't think there's any need to apologize for that.
Can't. And I'm sad about it. Why?
Do you have a favorite scene from Boyfriends?
I have a favorite scene from Boyfriends. I feel like any scene that involves all four of them are like my favorites. Like, for example, when they were trying to like kiss each other goodnight after their carnival date, and they weren't able to like figure out how to do it, so they just leave awkwardly. I feel like that's like one of my favorites. Another one is just them sitting in like a kitchen table, which is the ending of the second season of Boyfriends, which was episode 200. And that scene is actually something that I've had in mind for like a long time, even as, you know, when I started making Boyfriends, because I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a term called kitchen table polyamory, and it is the type where everyone's kind of dating each other, so they're comfortable like being in the same kitchen table together. And that was actually going to be the name of the series instead of boyfriends. And I feel like that image in my head is so profound. Not profound. What would you call it? I can just vividly see it, like, you being comfortable with your partners, just doing whatever in the kitchen table. It's something very, like familial, very homey, very sweet, very comfortable, and that's what I want the series to be. So yeah, that's. I feel like I did not execute it that well, to be fair, but I liked how it feels in my head. It might not be perfect, but at least I made it. It's out of my head and on paper now. So yeah.
I think it translates really well, though, in my opinion.
Oh, thank you.
It sure does. Someone asked, is there a fictional character that you identify with, whether someone you made or someone you didn't?
Know if I have like a certain character that's like, oh my god, that's so me. I've definitely seen characters where I'm like, that is just me, but like I don't get like super into that character, if that makes sense. Like, for example, Penny from like Pokemon not Sword. Was it Sword and Shield? No, it was Scarlet and Violet. Penny, yeah. I was like, oh my god, she's me. But I wasn't like super into her character. I would say like I really like Cardcat and I see a lot of myself in him, but I wouldn't say like he's literally me, because I'm not as like abrasive as he is. I just have like a lot of like anger in me and like being kind of hard to express a lot of like the softer feelings I have as well properly. Like I'm able to talk about my feelings right now, but like there's a lot that I'm still unable to like process well, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's the side that you let people see and the side that you don't let people, and it was something like that, I think, that makes me resonate with his character. Now don't judge me on character analysis, so it's just vibes based analysis. So forgive me.
So here's another fun question. What would be a dream project that you're aiming for in the next year? Alternatively, or do you have any projects or goals that you would like to do in the future?
Wanted to like be able to illustrate for a video game, like a dating sim or like a whatever sim that uses like character portraits. I really want to be able to do that. Just I don't know if anyone will have me. For like I do want to work with someone on a project, but I feel like it's a little hard for me because of who I am, like as a person. I feel like I'm very bad to work with, unfortunately, and nobody want me for real. Like I feel like not as palatable as other artists, if that makes sense. which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, but if that opportunity presents itself in the future, I would love that. And if it's like my project, if it's like a project that I own, I would really like to have like someone work with me on like a music video or something for boyfriends, which I've already made, by the way. But I want to make more of those. So, I hope that I'll be able to get another one of those someday.
That was kind of a perfect answer because we did have another person who had asked if you would ever want to work on a video game if given the chance.
Yeah, definitely would love that. It's like I've seen so many cute games where like, oh, the characters are really, really cute. Or whether it's like a dating sim or like a farming sim.
Oh my goodness, I would love to have a farming sim with your characters in it.
Like Tales of what is it called? Wistria? I forgot the name of the game.
Oh, Mystria, Tales of Mystria.
I see. Oh my gosh, some of the characters, a lot of the characters there are so good.
That does also lead pretty seamlessly into another question that I saw, which was, do you have any cozy games that you like to play in your free time? I know you've talked about League of Legends, but anything that's a little lower energy.
The thing is, I've tried playing, what's it called, Animal Crossing, and you know what? It stresses me out. You probably wouldn't imagine it, but Animal Crossing does give me stress because I feel like I have to wake up every day and play the game. And if I don't, I will be missing out on like time because things progress in real time. So if I don't play it, I'm wasting a whole day in game time. And then you have to fucking read the flowers to get the ones that you want. And you have to trade with people to get items that you want that is not going to be available in your game. Because like, if I'm playing a game, I want to be good at it. So like, I want to be good at Animal Crossing. So, that's how I approach video games, which is, sometimes not that good. Yeah, I'm trying to min-max Animal Crossing, and it's hard to min-max when it's on real time, stuff like that. So yeah, that stresses me out. I don't think I've tried any other like quote unquote relaxing games that much. Like I tried Stardew Valley. I'm very bad at what's it called? Like not gardening, farming sims, right? So yeah, all the games that I play are like, I'm being sweaty. I'm going to be good at this or else. Like, for example, Hades and Splatoon. Like Splatoon is like brightly colored, but like my mindset is just so toxic. Like I have to fucking win. Have to win. Yeah. Yeah, I don't play a lot of relaxing games, unfortunately.
Do you have a favorite candy and or snack?
Candy or snack, but I always have tea on me. I actually don't like sweets that much. Whenever I get tea, I always get like no sugar. Whenever I get soda, it's always like sparkling water instead of actual soda. I just want the fizz. Yeah, I'm not a big sweets guy. Maybe like the closest thing to sweets I like is chocolate. And even then I like dark chocolate. So yeah. But yeah, my go-to thing to sip on is plain jasmine tea. No sugar. Maybe iced if I'm feeling spicy.
Love a good jasmine tea.
It's so like basic. Like I would go to a boba tea shop, and not order boba. Just order the jasmine tea.
Oh, I don't blame you. That's like I said, that's a delicious choice.
Yeah, it's so good.
Absolutely. Well, now we know you're a tea connoisseur.
Yeah.
If you could have any company animate boyfriends, who would you want to do the animation?
Oh, I have an answer. I hope it happens one day, but I don't know because stuff happens. But the company that animated the All Saints Street animation, if you guys know the series All Saints Street, it's like a bunch of characters living, a bunch of monster characters living together in like an apartment. And that vibe is so boyfriends. The style is also so boyfriends. Like I feel like the boyfriend style translates very well to their style. And they've also made like other animations too, like Legend of Xiaohei, like the Black Cat web series. Yeah, and again, it's like a very a kind of simplistic art style. I want it to be that. But yeah, I would recommend watching it because it's really cute. Yeah, go on.
Oh no, I apologize. A lot of the chat absolutely are in agreement.
Hehe. Yay. Okay, we now just clean up the sketch and then we color it. So let me just do that now.
So someone wanted to know what made you get rid of the visor a few moments ago, or were you just using that as a drawing guide?
I wanted to see his face. Let me see if I can add a visor now. I think it's easier to like know what's below before I commit to the int.
Absolutely. I have been burnt one too many times for trying to draw the headwear before the face.
Yeah, because sometimes you gotta like zoom out and see if everything looks good before like committing to the details. To see if anything's wonky, or you know, you sometimes get caught up in like the small details that you don't realize that the whole composition sucks. And that is what I try to like avoid a lot of the time, because I feel like I prefer arts that have like a good design, if that makes sense, rather than good rendering or details. Like I want the whole to be able to be consumed easily. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm saying.
No,
like, yeah,
you're total sense. You're making total sense.
Yeah. Whoops. But yeah, I usually prefer those where it's like easier to digest with the eyes. So if you have like good composition, usually it's easier for people or like audience to understand what's going on in the artwork. I think that's like my kind of like design philosophy, is to make it easy for people to understand what is going on in the artwork. Like make it accessible to people.
I think you're doing it very well. It is very clear what's going on. And they are all so handsome and adorable.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
My bias is in the front, so I'm very, very excited.
Whoa.
Oh, earlier you mentioned playing the piano. Do you play any other instruments?
I can do a little bit of ukulele. I think I'm whether or not I can play a lot of instruments, but whether or not I'm good at them is a whole other thing. Like, I feel like I'm not that good at stuff, but I can at least play it, if that makes sense. I'll say, yeah, ukulele and guitar, I can play. I would love to learn like cello though. I feel like cello is such a big boy instrument that is so beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. And I feel like unfortunately it's kind of hard to like I feel like it's hard to have it solo, but obviously some people are like good at it and can do it. But yeah, I feel like it's such a good like duet instrument, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. And I feel like with music, it's probably a lot like the art philosophy. It doesn't matter necessarily if you do it well. It just matters if you do it.
Yes, exactly. You can get good later on if you learn it.
Absolutely. Since you are working on an art drawing right now, what type of drawing tablet do you use?
I use, not sponsored, a Wacom tablet. It's a Cintiq 16-inch. No, actually it's 20-inch. 24? 20 inch. I upgraded recently when I was moving to a new place. It is on the pricier side, but I'm already used to it because I use a Cintiq beforehand as well. But there are like other brands that offer like similar products. Like I would say I've tried Huion. They're pretty good too. And I also have like a, what's it called? XP pen. Yeah, I do like it as well. I've tried them, but the one that I'm using right now is a Wacom Cintiq. Yeah, my first one was a Wacom bamboo, and I drew Hetalia fan art with it. Again, dating myself.
Not at
It's also
all.
my first, so
I used to make.
it's a relatable one.
Yeah. Okay, it's starting to take shape, I think. Not perfect, but getting there. Well, you know, it's never gonna be perfect, but it's going somewhere. Oh no! 40 more minutes. Gotta go fast. I wanna get to at least color it.
Here's a bit of a spicy one. We see the beautiful earrings that Grapefruit is wearing. Someone wanted to know, do any of these boys have some less visible piercings?
Ooh. I would like to say maybe lime, because like, you know, the whole like tier for lime is like explicit but nothing below the belt. So maybe he's like hiding something under there, like, you know, maybe like a fuck, what do you call it? Prince Albert, yes. There you go. I think that would be really cute on him. I feel like Lemon will also have some piercings, maybe nipple ones. He's more obvious about it though, because he's like, you know, obviously explicit. Whereas Slime is more like, you know, might be or might not be. Jacob's Ladder? Who names these things? Who's just Jacob and who's Albert? He's doing. Iya done.
This is a personal question for me, but is this the tone you like to sketch in, or do you have other colors that you prefer to do like your sketches or line art in?
It depends on the artwork actually. Like, I used orange because I drew orange first. Well, this is kind of brown actually, but it's like a dark orange. Brown is just dark orange. But yeah, usually it depends on the artwork. Like, I wanted to do a purple-based artwork, and I would sketch in purple. Or sometimes I would actually like use different colors for different characters in the same sketch to, like, you know,
Yeah, make them stand out.
them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, it totally does.
But yeah, that's my.
Thank you.
I don't know if you'll be able to answer this one, and you are absolutely welcome to let me know if you're not. Someone wanted to know if there are any chapters or ideas that didn't make it into the final cut of Boyfriends.
There are some. Like, I don't remember off the top of my head like the main chapter ones, like the webtoon ones. But I have, like, recently I had like an extra chapter. The extra chapters are usually like the 18 plus version of events that happened in Boyfriends, and there were like scenes that didn't make it because of like the page limit. 18 plus, you say? Yeah, I do have 18 plus stuff of them. It's on my Patreon though, so you'll have to go there to see it. But yeah, there was like a scene where you know, they just like reassure each other, like, and then they share a kiss, which is like pretty vague, but like, you know, it's different than what ended up happening in the actual thing. But usually, like, if things don't like, if things get cut out for something, I would reuse it for like a different thing. Like, if this thing does not happen in this chapter, I'll do it in the other chapter, in like 5 chapters from now, something like that. So, you know, like, usually you have ideas and they don't work out, save it for later, recycle them, reuse them, reduce, reuse, recycle. Oh yeah, I do have like an audio version of like one of the 18 plus comics too, if you're interested, and it's on my Patreon. Okay.
Would you be okay if we shared a link to your Patreon in the chat?
Yeah, yes, please. Thank you so
People
much.
who are interested.
Oh, I wasn't even sure I'm allowed to promo. Shameless promo.
You are always allowed to promo.
Thank you.
And preemptively, you are always welcome back. We are happy to have you.
Clean. Oh wait, speaking of like hidden stuff earlier, like not piercings, but I feel like Lime would also have like hidden like moles. I think that would be really cute. I like moles. I feel like they're cute.
Yes.
To have another character to clean up. Oh my gosh. Does not feel like 2 hours. Speedrun.
Ooh, this is a really fun question. When you first came up with the idea for the boyfriends, did you intend for it to be a bigger project, or was there something that made you turn it into a longer story?
Not at all. Like, okay, the origin for boyfriends was I was just going to make like a pin, like an enamel pin series for them. Like, that's it. Like, just a bunch of enamel, like a bunch of like original characters that I wanted to make into like a set of enamel pins. But for some reason, like, people liked it, like the first like drawings of the characters, and so I was like, I don't know, I guess I'll draw something more, like more of them, and people ended up liking it. Is there boyfriends lost media? No, it's like there, like I have like the first drawings of them on my Twitter, I think, or it's in somewhere. It's got to be somewhere. But yeah, I really didn't expect it to blow up at all, and I didn't expect to make, you know, more than like 10 chapters of the comic. But it happened, so I guess that's where we are now.
This one's just coming from me, but I know we had Date, Marry, Kill for boyfriends. Could you also do a Date, Marry, Kill for the Citrus Boys?
Oh, I'll kill Grapefruit because he's a freak. I hate him / love him, but he's a danger to society and my health, so he has to be gone. I will marry Lime because again, he's like the jock type. He's gotta be like a nice husband, and maybe date / fuck Lemon because that's his thing. No, I'll kill grapefruit, not keep.
I love the complete flip-flop for which parts were harder to answer on that one.
Okay. I gotta. This.
I have another just really nice note in the chat. It says, "Hi Ray, I just wanted to say that I found the old version of the Boyfriend's comic before it became a webtoon when I was still in college, and it really became such a positive force in my still developing queer identity. There's very little rep for queer Asians in common media outside of the BL sphere at the time, but it's more common in indie now, and it was so refreshing to see an ace trans man while I was still coming to terms that I may not be cis."
Thank you so much. I'm glad about that. Yeah, I mean, this series is also kind of like my vehicle to like kind of explore my own identity. But to have like people resonate with it is really nice to know, nice to hear. And yeah, it's like if you want to, you have a lot of people have the power to put thoughts into paper, and I feel like it's very, if like, how do I say it? Like, it's nice to have, the same thoughts that you have struggled with being put on paper for you to process, to like understand, to like, feel like you're not alone in this world. Someone else is going through the same thing as you. Or to just like, give kind of a little bit of hope that, this guy did this thing and it's okay for him. So, I don't know if that made sense at all. I'm sorry. This guy did this thing and it's like, yeah. But yeah, I hope that made sense, and like, yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much.
I also have some very adorable fan art starting to come in the chat. I'm not able to read those out loud, unfortunately.
The orange one is so cute. Thank you for drawing. Big yowie hands.
Me and my friends always go back and forth and have found Nerd and Goth to be the boldest of the group. Who do you think of the four as the boldest when it comes to playtime?
Playtime. Boldest? Probably
Yes.
Nerd. Nerd is like, they're freak. They like things and they like to try things. I feel like Goth is a little bit more like reactive instead of active, if that makes sense. Like, he will indulge his boyfriends on like things that they want to try out, instead of like being the one to initiate them. Like, he would get flirty, he would get like teasy, but like not commit until the other person is like, yeah, please. That makes sense. So yeah, that's how I see it. I feel like honestly Jock is also kind of freaky, but like he doesn't, or like is too shy to like act on it. So he needs like someone to guide him through it. Oh god. But yeah, he's like he wants to try out things, but he doesn't know how to do them or like how to approach them. So yeah, he needs someone to guide him.
We have someone in chat who would like to learn more about the personalities of the Citrus Boys.
Any questions in particular about the boys? Like, I think I don't have like a lot planned out for them that much, aside from what I've already like put out in the in the art that and sketches that I've made for them. But yeah, if you have like any specific questions about like, you know, the boys, let me know.
One person asked what yaoi do they read?
Well, Orange only reads Shonen Ai, and like almost never reads 18 plus stuff, and but they're like closetedly like, you know, kind of likes it. He's like trying to deny it, if that makes sense. Like, no, I don't read 18 plus stuff. That's too weird for me. But he actually likes it. I feel like Lion would be into like hentai as well. He would go for like, yeah, he's a closet Fujin Orange. I mean, it adds nothing to the plot. Yeah, he's like not prudish. What do you call it? Like not elitist about it. Like, oh, it's not, I'm above that. But I think it adds to his like charm. Repressed, uptight, yeah, something like that. I mean, and you know, like Grapefruit will read the freakiest shit of them all. That guy, he's a menace. He's something. I think Lemon will watch instead of read, if that makes sense. Yeah, he will watch more than read. I mean, I think he would like 3D more than 2D. OVA scene. Oh, yeah, he would. I can make it at least like finish the sketch / line art. So hopefully I'll be able to like color it, but I don't know if I'll make it, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm really sorry I didn't get to color them if that doesn't happen.
Not at all. We're just happy to see them. Just to give you a heads up, this is your roughly 15-minute warning. So we have 15 minutes left with you.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Speedrun.
We do also have a few people who were curious about the future of Boyfriends. Like, is there going to be a third season? Is there going to be a fifth volume? Things like that.
So not an official like announcement, but I am continuing Boyfriends. As for when, I don't know yet. I actually have my first deadline in like about a week, so I have to work on that soon. It is going to end soon though, just to let you know. But it's being worked on, and I will at least conclude the story, because I feel like I owe my readers at least that, to have it concluded. As for books, I don't really know yet, because that has not been talked about. So well, I hope there will be a fifth book, because it'll be weird if the comic is finished online but not on print. So we'll see.
To go along with that, we have a question of whether you have any future projects currently planned for once you're done.
I've been wanting to work on this series where it's more 18 plus focused. It's some people probably have seen some prototypes of it on my Patreon, where it's a space adventure type of comic, and the idea is to have different aliens that you can hook up with. That's the thesis of the series. So Boyfriends in space. Yeah, I also want it to be a more, not serious, but a more plot heavy story, if that makes sense. Because Boyfriends is very slice of life, right? It doesn't really have a plot. It's just them doing their daily day-to-day life. So yeah, I wanted to do space adventures, comic type thing. Now, whether or not I'll actually make it is another question. But again, it's I have to do it. I have to start it. No one's gonna start it, except for me. So you'll see about it. Can't promise yet.
I'd be very excited to see more space stuff from you. I did read your short little Whalian and Moon Bunny comic, and it was really cute.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be the characters is kind of based on that, but not entirely. So I'm kind of repurposing, if that makes sense. Repurposing that into a new story and new character designs. I want them to be hotter. But yeah, I've always wanted to do a space-based story, because before Boyfriends, I did actually work on one, but it was canceled. It was with a local Indonesian studio, but it got canceled. So kind of want to try it again one of these days. So yeah, let me just do a little bit of finishing touches on the sketch, and then we'll color it like super fast. Omega fast. Okay. Oops. You know. I have to look for the character refs. I forgot. Yes. Put this on the side. Now I'll put it here. No. Side. Okay. Quick.
I love how quickly everything's coming together now.
I sometimes just try to go fast.
No, you're amazing.
If at all possible, I go fast. If not, I go slowpoke.
V wants to know if she can share the sketch of orange and grapefruit.
Of course. Wait, I need to have Discord open. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, never have. Oh, I forgot I made that. I was like, oh, a sketch that you made? Whoops. 8 minutes. I can do this. I don't think I can do this, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Don't rush yourself.
I tried.
You can always share the finished product later if you want to.
Okay, if that's allowed, I will.
Absolutely. I don't know if you already have, possibly, but we do have a space in the server specifically for making follow-ups to the panels.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that, I don't think. I have to check it out later. Oops.
V says we can also go a few minutes over, so.
Okay, if it's okay, may I like at least try to finish the colors? Like, it's very, very like simple. Come on, no mistakes. I show during closing? Maybe. Yeah. No. Yes.
I love the ombre hair.
Yeah, I love gradient hairs. They're so cute and hard to pull off in real life. I've tried. Maybe it's me the problem, not the ombre hair. But I love them. Nope. Nope.
We've got a new fan art in the chat of Lime this time.
Ooh, cute! Thank you for drawing him. He's kind of giving Splatoon, doesn't he? I don't know if anyone else would agree. This Oh no, 2 more minutes. I don't. Yeah, it's GG. It's GG's. I tried. I'll continue for the next 2 minutes, but yeah. Where's the hole? Here it is. Yeah. No, as in like, where's the hole where the lines do not connect? That's what I meant. Of course, you can take it the other way, but.
So you know, there is not a panel after you in this channel, so we're not gonna make you stay, but you are welcome to take a little longer if you need it.
That's okay with you guys. Like, I would love to like just at least finish the coloring, because I feel like I'm doing it pretty fast now.
Absolutely. We'd love to see it.
Although maybe I'm not going to. No. Actually, yeah, you can ask questions while I try to sprint this. Yeah. I should be able to.
Oh, okay. I was kind of holding off a little bit. I knew you were trying to focus in.
Oops. Nope. These. Nope.
Do the Citrus Boys have any other hobbies besides their yaoi addiction?
Yaoi addiction. That's crazy. I've actually thought like Lemon would probably like racing sports, like motor racing or like something like that. Because like his outfit is kind of based on like racing Miku outfits. If you can see it, I don't know if it's very obvious, but yeah.
I think the vibes come through.
Yeah, grapefruit, I would say. Oh wait, no, I want to say Lime first. Lime would like to play music. He's so like stereotype fuckboy, but like nice, you know, because he's cute. And what are the other ones? Oh, actually, it would be fun if grapefruit would like gardening, because like he's like growing, quote unquote, growing tentacles, like tentacle plants or something. Yeah, like you wouldn't expect that he would like gardening, but he does. I think that would be really cute. Grows cucumbers, that's foul. I like it. Oops. Tentacle plants, yeah. Exactly. Okay, más.
We also had someone wondering what the Citrus Boys' gender identities are.
I think Lemon is like gender fuck. He like does not care what people think. And like he's just so confident about himself that like he's whatever. You know? He whatever but like in a gender way. If that makes sense.
Iconic.
Yeah. I love that for him. Who else? I feel like all of them also like grapefruit will also have like some gender feelings as well. Yeah. I can't like think of like the exact what you call it, definition, like the exact identity that he identifies with, but he's got the vibes.
Someone offered up gender freak.
Gender freak, yeah. So like, Lemon is gender fuck, and the grapefruit is gender freak. That's a good answer.
Someone else said creature gender.
Creature gender, yeah. Oh.
We've got grapefruit art in the chat.
Cute. Thank you for drawing him.
Expand on a question I saw. Do you have any lore for the boys, like any story that
Lore?
goes along with them?
No, I have not thought about it yet. Because, like, I literally just, again, draw from the heart. Like, no thoughts, just voice. So I
Completely
don't
understandable.
have yet. But I think it'll be fun to, like, have lore. Like, why is grapefruit the only monster thing? You know, so no thoughts, only voice. Yeah, honestly, if anyone wants to make up lore, I would welcome it, because I feel like I'm not the best like writer, like in like not prose writing, but like idea writing, if that makes sense. But yeah. Okay, we're almost done. I'm just gonna add like a little background and we're good. Maybe yellow. Nope. Where are my shapes? I don't know where shapes are. Shapes. Here. Shapes. Yeah. 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 Shapes. Ah. No. Come on now. Okay, I think for now we are done. It's like not completely finished, but this is what what I'm coming up with. I hope you guys enjoyed this drawing session, and I guess I'll let the staff like close the panel.
Thank you so much for being here and sharing this beautiful art with us and all of your answers.
Thank you so much for having me too. No, you can never leave. Oh no, I'm stuck in this constant cycle of drawing and drawing and drawing. Voice, which is good. But yes, thank you so much for having me, and I hope you guys will enjoy the rest of the convention. So yeah, bye bye.